Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're doing we're going to do called Open the Bag today because we have a new game, Save South Vietnam. A solitaire game of the South Vietnamese and U.S. war against the Viet Cong in North Vietnam, 1965 to whenever it ends. From Fortress Games, boys, it is just like the Alamo. By God, somebody should have helped those Texans. I'm going to Vietnam. President Lyndon B. Johnson. Now, I say Vietnam, but I always heard him say Vietnam. I thought I'd do it that way. Okay, the game's in a bag. Bought it new, so this is the way it comes packaged. Let's open the bag up and see how this looks. Again, these are laser cut. And there's sooty residue along the cut lines. It's actually on the edges. So I will take a wet rag and clean all these as I unbag them. So I'm not going to unbag them right now, but they are all pre-bagged. They're pre-cut, pre-bagged. So kind of slick. So we have, looks like probably some, I'm going to say Vietnamese counters. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Started to cough a little bit. Okay, we have some other counters. And what do we got here? This looks like hopefully some US. No, I'm not sure. Those look like Chinese or Vietnamese there. Well, we'll find out when we start getting the game going. Here's our Hueys. So I would say these are for sure got to be the US. There's the big red one there. All right. We get a red and green die. And let's slip this out and see what's in here. So we have it's just a cover. Yep. So this is just like your box. It just fits in the bag there. Okay. And we're going to have a cardboard map. We'll unfold that here in a minute. And we have our game manual. And the game manual has a player aid in it. Political cadres received placement table. NVA regiments received placement table. It's one-sided. All right, little introduction, contents, rules of play, nice heavy stock paper, glossy, counters, game setup. All right, political points. A lot of text, a few pictures, but parts of the map. Let's see what else we got here. Game events, Cambodia incursion, Laos. There's some optional 1 rule, U.S. Independent Brigades, optional 2 rule, ARVN Marines Airborne. Short scenarios. We have some going on there. Game counter manifest. So there I can see where all the game counters were. And that's it. So the whole thing all in is 20 pages. And then we have our initial setup. See page 4. Underscore turn 0 on the calendar. Okay. All right. And like I said, we have this little player aid. And let's see. Let's unfold this and see what it looks like. Oh, it's fairly good size, actually. It's a very stiff cardboard. Oops, upside down. All right. Yeah, it's a big map. Let's get it laid down here. And let it start to lay flat. I probably wanted to start putting pieces on it. It might lay down a little better. I can put some things on the edges maybe to help it. All right, nice looking map. Looks like we got areas similar to 8th Air Force a little bit. They got these areas, looks like we'll be working. There's 9 of them altogether. We have a calendar. So again, probably as we move along, events will happen. And then we have our other tables here, which I'm not sure what they represent yet, but they have political points, so these must be areas that I have to get control of. We have our divisions over here on the right here. So we have the 1st Marine, 3rd Marine, 5th Marine, 1st Cav, 1st Infantry. That's the big red one there. 4th Infantry, 9th Infantry, Americal, 25th Infantry, and the 101st Airborne right here. All right, and over here is the calendar. We have political cadres up here, and then the calendar starts in early 1965 and goes to fall, winter of 1976. Okay. All right, so hopefully won't be too hard to get into here. Interesting game, I think. I haven't played. In fact, I don't know if I've played any. Well, I have played one Vietnam game. It was Phantom Leader from Dan Burson. So whole different game type. So I'm really interested in to see how this works. It's a subject that interests me quite a bit, just because I missed Vietnam when I got out of high school by about 2 years, 3 years, maybe at the most. So I just barely missed having to deal with Vietnam itself. But I met a lot of guys in the service that during that time, almost all of them had been to Vietnam and were very interesting. And during my years, I often ran into somebody that was a Vietnam vet. So all very cool. So I'm really interested in this game, and we'll see how it plays. Again, it's Save South Vietnam. Solitaire game from Fortress Games, and we'll get the rules read, get the counters cleaned, and get her set up. All right, everybody, have a good one. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me that thumbs up or like the video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the playthrough.